Hi, good morning. I just wanted to do a quick video this morning and I suppose talk about the outcomes of ignoring symptoms. And I think sometimes we can do this in business, or quite a lot of the time we do this in business, and particularly we can do this in HR. So a little bit of a story. A couple of weeks ago, I started to get a bit of a pain in my neck and my shoulder. And I was, talking about it's my pillows. I kept waking up with this little bit of a niggle in the mornings, and kept saying, "Need to get some new pillows." So that was kind of one thing. Last week, the pain started to get a little bit worse, and I need to put myself in for a massage. Been a number of kind of stressful things going on in personal life with kids and stuff. And I hold all of my tension in my neck and shoulders, as I'm sure quite a lot of us do. And so last week, started to get the pain, getting a little bit worse, and need to put myself in for a massage, still need to get new pillows. And I never got around to doing either. Woke up yesterday morning and could hardly move. Felt like a bit of a robot, ridiculous pain. Carried on through the day, probably should have rested. Sprayed it with deep heat all day, which is just a vile smell, isn't it? I hate the smell of deep heat. But got through the day, was exhausted by the time I went to bed, and then have woken up this morning. I'm supposed to be in London having coffee with somebody and then going to the Learning Technologies exhibition. I wanted to have a look at some of the new tech and what's coming out to help us from a learning perspective. And I still feel like a complete robot. I need to be in Norwich tomorrow and drive to Norwich. So today I've had to cancel my day in London, which is fine. I can rearrange the coffee. A member of the team can go to Learning Technologies, and that's all sorted. But it was the symptomatic. So I can now deal with the outcome of ignoring all of these symptoms. I've got some, whatever you call it, kind of tiger balm on, which again smells vile. But I've got some tiger balm on. I've taken a lot of painkillers this morning, so I'll be able to get through the day. And I'm planning on resting as much as I can this afternoon. But how many times do we ignore the symptoms? We ignore the signs that something is going to happen. We ignore the signs that something big is about to happen. And then we try and deal with the symptoms, in my case, kind of tiger balm and painkillers. But from a business perspective, we try and stick an elastoplast over it. From an HR perspective, we may create a new policy. Or I was having a conversation with Glenn Elliott from Reward Gateway yesterday, and we were talking about a lot of the time when chief execs want to engage their staff more, they will look at putting in a new benefit or looking at different ways to pay people, rather than dealing with the core of the issue, which is about why people aren't engaged in the first place. And people aren't engaged in the first place because of other problems and other symptoms that are going on at work. But rather than going out and dealing with the issue at the time, so getting, in my case, buying new pillows and booking in for a massage, we ignore that, and then we start to deal with the pain when we've got the pain, which in some cases can be far too late. So I suppose what I want to kind of encourage everybody to do today is have a look at your business. What symptoms, what issues are starting to bubble? Where do you need to buy new pillows? Where do you need to book in for a massage to stop things becoming an issue before they become an issue? And just have a look at that. And again, whether you're looking at engagement, whether you're looking at leadership, whether you're looking at retention, whether you're looking at turnover, profitability, customer service, leadership development, what can you do now? And you'll know what some of the issues are, poor management or whatever it may be. You'll know the issues within your own business, but what can you start to do now? Again, we'll kind of, stick with the metaphor of kind of buying new pillows and going for a massage, but what can you do to stop those things becoming an issue? Because sometimes when it is an issue, it takes a lot longer to deal with. I am buying new pillows. I'm going to book in later for a massage on Friday to hopefully get all of that sorted. And for me, hopefully that will be a really, really quick fix. If you've got issues that have come to the forefront in your business, they're probably going to take quite a bit longer to deal with. But if you're starting to feel those things that are bubbling up, I want to encourage you today to really start dealing with those. Pay attention, listen to your intuition with what it's telling you to do. Pay attention to those niggling feelings that you've got and try and do something to stop it. So that's today's message. Don't let anything become a pain in the neck for you, your people, or your business. Have a great day. Take care for now. Bye bye.